There is a famous quote, "No one has ever become poor by giving." And if you have ever wanted to be of service to others, the world of philanthropy may just be the one you should pursue. And here now to share some tips on how we can get involved is philanthropist and author Jean Shafiroff. Good morning, Jean.
So great to be here, Brendan. Thank you.
You bet. Great pleasure to have you here. You know, I think a lot of us, when we think philanthropy, we think, okay, giving back to others in this way, in that way. Break it down for us, you know, with regard to why you decided to put this book together, Successful Philanthropy, and really what you're trying to accomplish with it. It's terrific.
Yes. Well, when most people think of philanthropy, they think of writing a big check. What people forget is that volunteerism is key. And by giving your time and knowledge, you're giving a lot. Of course, the charities need the big checks, but time and knowledge are key.
Well, there are definitely, as you just said, so many different ways we can give back, whether it's with time, of course, or, you know, monetarily, or this, or that, or the other thing. But the book itself, what does it kind of do? Does it steer us in the right direction? Does it answer our questions that we might have with regard to how we want to go about it?
I wrote the book to encourage people to get involved, to look internally, to find out what interests them. Because if you're going to give your time or anything, you want to know that you're giving it in the right place and to a cause that's of interest to you. For example, if your mom had breast cancer, well, you might want to get involved either with a national or a local charity that's involved in finding a cure or doing research.
And it really all starts at a young age. It's never too early to instill values in children, to let them know that giving back is so very important no matter which way you decide to do it, correct?
You are so right.
Thank you. I'm usually right, Jean.
Anyway, my dad was a school teacher, just to give you a little history on me, and he would come home and teach us about giving. And then I went to 12 years of Catholic school. The nuns taught me about giving. I tell parents, if you want your children to get involved in the giving back process, teach them to share and then also to be kind to others. Key.
Anyone can be kind. You know, it all starts at the simplest of levels, certainly, and I think that's a key to take away. And certainly, you are living proof of this. Those values were instilled in you, and now you're a successful author. Do you ever look back on that time and think, wow, I really was fortunate. I had that sort of instilled in me at a young age?
I was very lucky, and in the book, I talk about how I think schools, all educational institutions need to teach the importance of giving back. And of course, the values, if they're from school and home, creates a package, and you develop and grow into someone who will be a giving person as an adult.
And let's talk about the vetting process, because if we want to give back, we want to make sure that the organizations that we're giving to are reputable.
Absolutely. In the book, I talk about three groups that analyze charities: GuideStar, Charity Navigator, and then the Better Business Bureau. But anyone can also just Google a charity, go online, read articles from serious publications that have been written about a charity, and then ask around, ask your friends, ask those involved. Now, the expenses of a charity should never be more than about 20% of everything brought in. So there are ways that people can analyze and learn, and of course, give your time where you feel you want to give your time, and you as a volunteer, you matter.
It's all such valuable information, Jean. We wish you the best moving forward, and thank you so much for joining us here today.
And thank you, Brendan. I love being here.
It's our pleasure to have you here. Great tips to get us started in the world of philanthropy.